Jason Knight, Senior Lecturer at the University of Portsmouth in the UK. Welcome to the programme. Obviously, everyone is watching the pictures. We simply don't know at this stage whether this was human error, a technical failure. Given your background and your expertise, what's your assessment?
Yeah, it's obviously it's very very early to tell. From the footage, it appears as though the pilot still has control of the aircraft, and it appears that he's sort of kind of trying to bring it down as flaring the aircraft, trying to bring it down as softly as possible. Obviously, he would have had no choice but to do an emergency landing, and a very little time to actually decide where to put it down. And it's obviously very very tragic what has happened. It appears again, it's very early to tell, and the black box will have all the information, but from the footage I've seen, it appears as though there's been like a dual engine failure, so he's completely lost power. And the aircraft could perfectly fly on one engine, but to lose both, the pilot would have no choice but to try and do an emergency landing.
This is, we believe, the first crash involving a Boeing 787. Just how significant is that for this range of aircraft?
Yeah, apart from the incidents you just mentioned, it has a very very good safety record. I believe the aircraft was 10 years old, which is not an issue, and they're very very stringently maintained and looked after. So I wouldn't consider the age or the model of the aircraft an issue. Obviously, the black box will have information and to try and find out why this has happened. But the actual safety record is very good for this aircraft.
We do know that a Mayday call was issued. What might that indicate about the nature and perhaps the timing of what happened on board?
Yeah, so the pilot issued a Mayday call, so he would have had, there wouldn't be like a very sudden catastrophic failure, and from the footage you can see that the pilot appears to be in control, so he would have had time to do the Mayday call, and then he would have been sort of flat out working the best sort of solution to bring the aircraft down as safely as he could. Like I say, he would have had no choice, with both engines out, no choice but to bring the aircraft down, and then it's a case of trying to cause as least damage to the aircraft, the passengers, and the people on the ground. So yeah, very very tragic, very tragic scenario.
Jason Knight, thank you. Dr. Jason Knight from the University of Portsmouth in the UK. We'll have much more on this developing story.